be like, "Oh, are we recording? I guess we are." Bang. All right. Welcome to the first.
What? Okay. I couldn't hear you for the past like 2 minutes, by the way.
Oh, really? You can't hear me
Yeah,
right now?
I can hear you, but I only got like the last half of what you just said. You were like, oh, and then bam, we start talking, and I was like, oh, like,
We're leaving that in.
all right, okay, well, I don't know what Dylan just said, but my name is Kai. Um,
I didn't say shit. I'm Dylan. Hence the name on the little square I see.
yeah,
All right. So, do we want to say what this is called? What we're trying to get at here?
yeah, I guess I think welcome to the 716 pod.
Hell
I
yeah.
think Dylan and I have sort of been bouncing ideas off of each other for the past few months, and
Not the only
just
thing that was bouncing. I'll let you.
all right, bro. All right, and I think this is just the culmination of a lot of boredom and well, boredom, but also like a desire for you know, like a place to express ourselves and share a little bit of our, joy with the world, you know? Isn't that what youth is all about?
Exactly. Exactly, bro. Right.
I guess the vibe of today was like cabin fever, like snowed in. You know,
Oh yeah,
there's
that's the title. That's what we were gonna title it. Yeah.
there's a winter storm, wind chill effect hitting the country. I mean, the winter storm thing is mostly in the south where Dylan is.
It didn't
Um,
even hit yet. It's not even hit us. It's
oh,
like
really?
yeah, it's like at the start of Fortnite when you're like waiting in for the bus, the battle, the little waiting room. It's kind of
Yeah,
like that.
the lobby, is that what that
Yeah.
was called? Yeah.
One of our neighbors, who has like this massive plot of land, has been he normally will like just set stuff on fire. Like he'll set like I think he ran like this like a junkyard before, so like sometimes he'll like set fire to cars and stuff like that, and it'll just like set random stuff on fire. And like normally it'll just be like once in a blue moon, it'll be like once a month or something like that, but you can see smoke like just raising from his backyard like 30 feet in the air. It's just plumes of smoke. That was the word I was looking for. Plumes of
Ah,
smoke just like emanating from his backyard.
the
And
$5 word right there, plume.
yeah. And then the past 3 days, he's done it every day. So
Oh,
instead of it being like
is
a
is
once a
he
month
is he
thing,
getting rid of something, or is he's just trying to keep warm, you
I
think?
don't know, bro. I don't know what he's cooking up there, dude. I,
Is this a neighbor you interact with often, or
I've never interacted with him face to face.
okay,
This is only through word of mouth, through
okay.
the neighborhood next door page that my mom shows me.
Dude,
But
those neighbor apps, bro, like white women love that shit, bro.
they do. They do. Like I don't interact with them, but my mom will let me know. And then
Okay.
but I do have an interaction story though. I've never interacted with him like face to face, one on one conversation, but he drives this massive like lifted pickup, and he's like this older guy, older gentleman, and they were doing renovations like on the other side of the street like a few months ago. So one side of the street was closed off, so you had to swerve to the other side of the road in order to get past that block, right? And so I was driving on the side of the road I was supposed to, and then normally you'll like brake and wait to see if cars are coming through to like know whether it's safe to go or not. And then this guy was just like, fuck it, bro. He just swerves it. And it's like a slow street too. Like normally you'll go like 30, you'll slow down because
But
it's
and
a major
it
bend.
becomes a game of chicken almost, you know? Yeah,
Exactly,
it's
exactly, dude.
I
And
live for that shit. I live on a narrow ass road, so like and there's enough space, you know, like there's very smart engineers built these roads, you know. There is enough space for cars parked on both sides, cars to drive by each other. But like when you're coming by 20, 25 miles per hour, it feels chippy sometimes. And sometimes you're gunning down you know you're on your side, but you're like, I'm not hitting the brakes, and it's some like old lady that you like terrify on the other side of the road, and she just like stops completely. So I've been the bully in that situation. I'll admit that's what I was trying to say.
But yeah, it's like, but the thing is like when you'll understand that you've lived in the South for a number of years, like through college. Oh yeah, we went to Emory. We both went to college together. Roommates. That's where the 716 moniker or name comes from. That's the our apartment number. But in the South, everyone just drives these like ridiculous lifted massive trucks, and that's like the stereotype, and it's 100% true. And so these guys, they just absolutely wholeheartedly believe that they own every single road. They're just driving like fucking maniacs. And so he just maintained that same energy. And then he was, instead of like slowing down for the bend, he was just going full speed, like 45, 50. And I'm just driving, like moseying along. And then he's just barreling towards me, like head on collision was going to happen. So I had to turn off of the fucking street. And then there was like a little, like sort of like hill or crevice in the side. And then I just drive off like the road and then go into the grass. And then he just continues to zoom on past.
Didn't even touch the brakes.
Didn't touch the brake. He like swerves into his house because like instead of it being in our neighborhood, like our neighborhood proper, he has his own like big plot of land that's like right next to our neighborhood. So he just swerves in and he just didn't give a shit. And then like all I remember is like just looking straight ahead and then seeing this other person at an intersection just like looking at me, and I was just yeah.
At least you had a witness. Like I love
Yeah.
when like so like crazy shit happens and you just have like a human moment with someone else where you're like, did you just see that shit?
Yeah, yeah,
Like I'm not tweaking, am I? Like yeah, I love that. I love that. You know, it's
yeah.
a little slice of life
Mhm.
shared moment. Um, I don't know. So here we are, stuck in the crib. It's like it's 8 degrees here in Chicago. It says we got a
Let me get a weather watch here.
let's see, feel yeah, 8 feels like 7. There's a low of -6. But I think that already passed. We're on the slight uptick. We might see double digits by tonight. Uh, but so yeah, it's been cold, and you know you would think like that the city like shuts down during this, but it really doesn't. You know, you just kind of bundle up. You complain, but you sort of just like thug it out, and
Yeah,
it kind of becomes something that you almost like revel in. You know, it's like because like what else are you gonna do other than make just try to make the most of it? So. Yeah, like you can't go on any long walks, but you can still maybe like circle the block, uh, look out the window. I don't know. And you could find there are plenty of things to do indoors. One of which, Dylan and I are very well versed in. Oh
a bit
well,
too. Some may say.
this I mean this goes without saying. This goes without saying. I was talking about movies, you alcoholic, but
Oh, that's crazy because like I don't know because my family will sort of just like rib on me for it. Like my dad has just uh heard some what's the word? Like trickle through stories through my experiences in school, and
Mhm.
every time he'll just be like whenever I'm going to like visit family or whatever, that he'll just be like, "Oh, my dad's Scottish, by the way." So he's just like, "Make sure the booze closet is absolutely packed. Dylan's coming." You know? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm still trying to
Your reputation precedes you these
I
days.
know it's really bad. No, I can't believe we're talking about this in the first episode. The first F. This is the introduction. Unemployed alcohol. What do I have on my CV? This is why you should listen.
It can drink 12 beers though, like easily, easily.
It's like the memes where it's like a 5'8" autistic person is talking, an autistic alcoholic is talking. Listen and learn, and that might be an apt descriptor of me. I might actually embody the meme, bro.
Oh my days.
But yeah, where was I going with that? Yeah, but I still
Oh,
don't know whether the way he talks about it, whether he's like trying to mess with me or like he might low key be a little proud.
it's a mix. It's a mix. Because like Boyd was young once. Like
Yeah,
he knows. He knows.
you should see him on the weekends, bro. He's still putting them away.
Yeah.
He's not so much a beer guy as we are.
Hmm.
I'm definitely tapped in with the Midwest. The Midwest audience will probably, and the Mexican audience as well. The Mexican audience here.
Yeah,
I've met
yeah.
some Modelo's. So
We're gonna have a Mexican audience.
yes,
Oh,
I hope so.
okay, okay. He was
I hope
adamant.
so.
He was adamant. Yeah. Anyway, I was saying, I guess the second best thing you can do when you're snowed in, suffering from the cabin fever, other than sinking the brewskis, is enjoying a nice film.
Hmm.
Uh, I
Oh,
think,
great segue, dude.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
come on. Um,
We're naturals.
so Dylan and I, are. You could say bums by most senses of the word. At the time, or at the moment, whatever your definition of bum is, we probably check a few of those boxes. However, we are actually well qualified to speak on a few things of maybe in your eyes minor importance, but you're listening, so maybe it's probably major importance actually. Anyway, and that is film and movies, and I'd also go as far as to say pop culture, TV. Like we are nerds when it comes to that sort of thing. And my parents spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on an education. So I get to have strong opinions on this.
We're owed. Otherwise, we just admit we were there for no fucking reason.
Oh my God.
We just got a
So,
vacation, bro. Remember, those like videos where they're like, "Oh, freshman year is like the first week is like summer camp." That's what
yeah,
the four
we had
years that
4 years of summer camp, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, so you will be familiar with this very popular app.
Oh,
Um, you could go follow me if you like
actually, facts. We should be plugging our socials. Why didn't we do that?
KNBB99 on Letterboxd. So I figured we'd go over like our top fours, just to give people like a sense of what we're fucking with, and then maybe just talk about some other like recent watches and some upcoming shit, like amongst other things. Um, I guess I can go first with what I consider to be a classic. It's The Graduate by Mike Nichols with the Dustin Hoffman flick, young Dustin Hoffman. Like a, I watched it at the first time when I was in like high school,
Mhm.
like around the time that I was graduating from high school, going into college. And I kind of like got the vibe then, but obviously I was a bit maybe too young to truly understand like the weight of that feeling of like angst, and now I'm like I'm in it. I'm in the midst of it, and I really see kind of um like I can more so understand what kind of what was going through his head, and just like the overall theme of what's next, failed expectations, sort of holding on to an idea of childhood that maybe isn't exactly even like a real thing. Um, oh, it was funny as well. I think it aged really well. Like you could still watch that today, and all the jokes pretty much still land. Um, yeah, so I'd say that that's my number one. Or you could probably clean up that description, but
MILFs on the
description,
TL, you know, it just happens as soon as you
true.
turn 23.
Yeah, no, it's about a yeah, it's about a guy fucking bagging a milk and then fucking the daughter wants him too, bro. Like it's like it's a hilarious situation. That like combined with all the angst and anxiety, it makes it for a really exciting watch. The two those two parts clashing with each other. Dylan,
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a Zoom like in school still. This is still weird to like uh
would you like to
almost.
share?
Yeah, yeah. I have to get used to this format. Yeah, so my first here is like City of God. I don't even have the app on my phone, so I had to actually like Google it. Like I had to Google it first, but City of God is more like my performative pick. I don't speak Portuguese. I didn't understand a single word in it.
Captions though, no?
No, I still haven't figured that out. I was just watching City of God with no subtitles. Imagine. No, no. Obviously, I'm just kidding, but I feel like I haven't updated this in a while, so I want to talk about Dog Day Afternoon, bro. Dog Day Afternoon is probably my favorite now, and it's a heist movie, heist gone wrong, and I genuinely think that format is one of the like best formats because I feel like you could really um apply it to like as a metaphor for life, pretty much. I like to think of life in a lot of cases as a heist gone wrong because um most of the things you want, like let me cook, bro. Let me cook. Most of the things in life that you want, um, and how you envisage yourself getting them, don't like pan out the way you think they're gonna pan out, you know? So you'll end up trying to go for one door, and then you're.
2,000 years later.
I'm just waffling, bro.
Let him
I'm
land, let
just.
him land, let him land. The landing gear is stuck in the plane.
I'm genuinely. What is he on about? What is he on about? No, no, no. But let me finish what I'm trying to.
Are you in your bed?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm in my bed.
You don't have a desk in there? Let's get a 360.
Oh my God. All right.
Dude,
So I do not have a desk in here, but this is like the wall of, you know,
okay.
pictures and stuff. That's the TV right there, some books, closet. Very barren. I still
Okay.
I feel like I'm
He
living in
thinks he
a
just showed us the room. We didn't see shit actually.
really?
No.
How?
We didn't see the TV or anything.
Oh, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that oh, that's a nice setup. I like the bookshelf, bro. Actually.
Yeah, but still, no, not really many posters or like pictures.
I don't have anything on my walls really. Like it's I have like the mirror sitting on my dresser, like all my some of my toiletry shit. My plant is back there. That's Bob Marley over there by
Nice.
the door. That's my bed, and then that right there is a Liverpool poster, but you can't really see it. And then
ISIS, dude. Wow. Wow. You wanna indulge in the story of or divulge the story of ISIS, Ice Spice, for us? Not her like life story or career, but like how you came to possess that flag.
I don't know, fine shit was popping off at the time, bro.
Yeah.
It was honestly it was a hype purchase, but it's like I remember like seeing like videos on like Instagram of like those like Nicki Minaj flags.
Hmm.
And like I always thought like that's like a sick thing to have in your house as like a college guy, right? Like so
Yeah.
I just I it was on Amazon. Fucking Munch was like every other fucking song when you went
Hmm.
out, bro. Like,
Now it's the big guy one. Big guy. Big guy.
yeah, SpongeBob, big day.
Handsome
Okay.
pig. I forget the dance. I don't know. I was hitting the Kevin
Oh
Gates. I was
my
hitting the Kevin
God,
Gates.
bro. What has brought me to
Yeah. Do you think he started that car with his bare hands? All right. You good?
Okay, I maybe. Mm, let me see. Can you hear me now? Are we good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uh, where were we?
We were talking about Kevin Gates starting that car with his bare hands.
Oh yeah, I was saying like I feel like there's like an asterisk on that. Like there's some like key detail that he just didn't include in the original story, so that like I was like the car was like never actually dead or something. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like
Academics wasn't even in the room. He astral projected academics. I also want to get into this. Um, wait, no, there's not much to talk about actually. Never mind. No, no. Yeah. Yeah, have you seen the clip of this is what I was trying to say. I'm so bad at this. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say was, have you seen the Henny stream of academics and how he oh, this isn't gonna land at all if you have not seen this clip. But he's like playing around with his computer and it just starts speaking in Spanish and then Big Iron by the country song just starts playing.
yeah,
Have you seen that?
nope.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right.
Wait, I can't
Yeah.
even hear you out of this earbud right now. I'm literally like it's like super low coming out from the computer, so I have to like lean in.
How about this? Is this any better?
Oh, that actually might be the method, bro. That's what. Can
Yeah,
you
okay.
hear me
I
better
th
now?
like I could always hear you fine.
Okay, cool.
No,
Okay,
but
cool.
I think I just need to talk a bit more closer to the mic.
All right.
Well, my connection is like god awful. Our Wi-Fi has been bugging with this cold, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
I
100.
I I switched to my hotspot though, so it should be a little bit more secure. I'm not doing much else on my computer right now. Anyway, okay, my the number two movie on my list is going to be The Harder They Come. Ooh, that's focus.
Oh, dude, that movie was sick.
Yeah, I showed I think it was I watched we watched this with Rhett down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Um 1972. The director was Perry Henzell, starring Jimmy Cliff, who was a pretty famous reggae artist, not a trained actor. Almost no one in this film was a trained actor. And what I just like enjoyed about it mostly, I mean, my parents are Jamaican, so I had a personal connection to it in that sense. Um, the movie takes place in the late 60s, early 70s Jamaica, where that's the Jamaica that my parents grew up in, you know, so I think I feel a personal connection to it in that sense because it just makes me feel close to them in that way too. And it was just like really, it's a very raw movie. Like it's not super com complex in theme or story, but it's the honesty and truth that you get from it, I think is what brings the appeal, you know, like who doesn't want to root for an underdog who's getting fucked over by like the man, you know what I mean? Like it's just a classic underdog type story. We have 10 minutes left.
I thought we get at least an hour, man. What?
Damn, Zoom said bills due, nigga.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
What the
It's like we
fuck?
snuck in, bro.
Okay, goddamn. What do you got for us next, still?
I could talk about this is should probably unplug it before I try and show you guys, but like it's like attached to the charger and like I'm trying to pull it like
Nobody cares.
my,
Nobody
my
cares.
fault.
Go into the movie.
My fault. You can see I'm stalling because I didn't even have one bit of blurb to say about these, and I just like them. Okay, shit. No, I could talk about Synecdoche, New York, but that movie is depressing as all hell, and it really related to
That's where Union College is. My mom went there.
really
My
Synecdoche.
yeah, my boy Ethan Stump went there too.
That's
Union College, good school, good school.
so I'm gonna talk about Kala instead because I think it's hilarious. So basically, it discusses the transition of power from the what once the French government granted Senegal independence, and then it's by this utterly superb director Ousmane Sembene, and like his films are absolutely incredible. And
Tap
basically,
in, tap in,
yeah,
Simbene.
tap in. Shout out Ousmane Sembene. But basically, this film is about one of the politicians who is put into power once the French government leaves Senegal. And this guy's a character, bro. He's got two wives already. And it was basically the same cycle. It was like once his wife turned 50, once the menopause came in, he was like, bun that. I'm getting an 18-year-old fresh. It's like you know, it's like when a player is on the pitch for like puts in a shift like 60, 70 minutes and then they're like, come on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like Javier Hernandez, like, come on, let's win us this game, you know? So he gets a new wife, she's 18, and then this dude's like 70, 80, bro. He's on the verge. Like he's about to die, bro. And like he's old as hell. And then the second wife is like in 40s, about to turn 50, and so he's like, all right, the French like government check came in, like I'm rich again, I'm gonna buy another wife. So he buys another wife, and she's also like just newly 18, and so this is wife number three at this point. And at this point he's like, all right, we're lit. the marriage happens or the wedding, and uh, they have to, what's the word? Something the marriage.
Wait, what do you like about it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I should,
No.
yeah. Basically, no, no. Let me get to that.
What do you?
Let me get to that. I have to explain how bananas this movie is, like the bonkers this movie is. Uh, basically, uh, what's the word? It's something. I feel like I've got like a time running down. The timer's running. I'm drowning here. No, no, no.
Consummate, yeah.
consummate the marriage, and then he's about to consummate the marriage, and then he's ready, he's about to do it, can't get it up, he can't perform, the best years are behind him, limp noodle dick, right? So he's like, how can this be, you know, like what the fuck, like how is this even possible?
How is
So
this possible, bro? It happens to all of us, bro.
yeah, yeah. But this time it happened to him. And he's like, oh, it must be a curse, right? I must be cursed. So he goes all around Senegal doing these like crazy, like ritualistic, like really like funny predicament to be in just so he can pop a stiff, bro. Like and then that's the whole movie. But it's also a great allegory for decolonialization and the transition of power and the corruption of, see, I'm earning my keep now. I'm earning my keep. Let me cook. Right?
All
So
right,
it's all
only
about
only
the,
took you the 8 minutes to get here, but yeah.
so it's all about sort of that basically, how that transition of power and leaving it in the hands of officials who learn from the best, as in the colonizers who were terribly corrupt and extracting resources from the country and treating the citizens terribly. The newly instated leaders, when the country decides to leave, like they're going to instate um, bad people or people that will suck up to the
Mhm.
original oppressor. So yeah, it's
And
really
and
good. You guys should check it out.
and yeah, just to piggyback on that, the fact that you guys should definitely check that out. I mean, I think it's like super important to like consume like film and media that's like outside of
The
like
Western sphere.
the super Western, super American like lens and
Mhm.
perspective
This was
because
all in French, so
like you really just gain so much more and you can learn so much more about other people, histories, just other cultures, just through like watching a film that's directed by a man who lived a fundamentally like different life than you know? Like he sees the world in almost a different color than you, but like you can still find a point of connection in actually making the effort to step outside of what has been directly catered to you. You know what I mean? I think I don't know. People like watch films like they need to like enjoy every second of it and like it's only like a form of entertainment. But I just really God, I sound like such a dick right now.
no, no, no,
I really
you're
just
good. Yo,
I
follow me on Letterboxd. Yo, Dylan McDonald, just Dylan McDonald. It's sick. It's just my first and last name, bro.
well,
Together.
what's your profile picture on there?
It's Lakeith Stanfield, phenomenal actor. During COVID when he was wearing like this face, like one of the face visors, and
Hmm.
then it was just a random picture on his story one like when in 2020 or something like that when I made the account.
So
So
babe, yeah, okay, okay,
yeah,
that's
so
cool.
I just thought the picture was funny, and I was a big Atlanta fan as well. Atlanta
Mhm.
on FX. You guys should check that out too.
Need to watch that, yeah. Also, Vince Staples' show on Netflix, tap into that.
100%.
Do yourself a favor.
We're just
Um,
plugging random shit. We're just plugging random shit at this point. Yo, follow me on Instagram. Dylan R. McDonald. Just follow me on there. It's nice, bro. It's fire.
um, what have the last three movies I've seen were True Grit, Beverly Hills Cop, and Is This Thing On? True Grit, Coen Brothers, Beverly Hills Cop. Fuck, who was the director of that? Martin Brest. But that's the one nobody knows. Martin Brest. Maybe people know that has Eddie Murphy. It's the Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills. That shit was hilarious, by the way. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be stupid as fuck. Like I actually kind of fucked with it. It was it was a movie, you know. I was entertained enough. I watched Is This Thing On in theaters recently. You know, lo love to go to the theater. Great experience. Oh my God, dude. Will Arnett like could not sell this to me at all.
Really?
He was the lead. He was supposed to be like this divorced like finance dad. But, like should be sounding like a jet engine.
Wait, so you have a PC? You have a PC?
No,
Got
this is my MacBook.
it.
My MacBook.
What were we talking about? The Will Arnett movie?
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I just saw this. You know horse meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just like posted a video of Adam 22 getting his ass beat in
And
like
Jason Love, dude.
yeah, in some like exhibition fucking boxing match. I actually hate that I know anything about that at
Oh,
all.
I know it.
Like
I know the details, bro.
yeah, I know the details too. I'm not proud of it.
It was Adam. It was Adam 22. He allowed his wife to film a scene with the Jason Love, and yeah,
Yeah.
and they're both porn. They're
Yeah, weird stuff.
both porn stars.
They're both porn stars. I don't know. Weird shit. But like I don't understand why you have to like spill out into like this whole like pseudo internet beef boxing match bullshit.
Yeah,
Dude, come on, bro. You're not even pushing 30 anymore. You got like how old is Adam 22? Like almost 40 probably. Like what the fuck are you doing this to yourself for, bro? Like serious. Like you've already made like a shit ton of money. Don't you like you have a fucking kid, bro. Like go raise your fucking kid. Like
he
what
does have. He has a child, bro. Oh my God.
I think so. Maybe I'm tweaking.
No, no, no. I think he. I think I think I heard
But
that.
when I'm like I just don't understand it. I guess he's like into the humiliation to some
Yeah,
extent because I really don't understand why the fuck you would willingly put yourself through doing any of that nonsense. But whatever. I digress.
he did help with pushing forward a new meta though with the podcast and that turns into porn after. That's like the that's his show, right? I think he does. They do like a porn. They
Oh,
do a
really? Oh, okay,
and then
okay.
it's a porn shoot after. So yeah,
Okay. I mean, I
if
guess,
we're looking
bro.
to expand, maybe we'll do that.
I mean, if there are any ladies who are interested in that, I guess, but I really doubt it.
I wonder what our audience demo is
I
gonna be
got, I
like.
got, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but like shit, bro. Our
All
DMs
our
are open.
friends, all men.
What were we on? Yeah, I was shitting on Will Arnett
Yeah,
when
I liked
he got
BoJack.
caught off. Yeah, I mean, but like that's voice acting, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
velvety
yeah,
voice.
yeah, he's a good voice. And I mean, I'm not saying like he was he's a bad actor. I'm just saying it was a bad performance. I wasn't really convinced. And then the just I mean I feel like the script and the plot really didn't do him many favors because it was just like moving too fast. And then the stand-up scenes were just like brutal, bro. Like
All right,
um
okay.
I think Dylan wanted to talk a little bit about new form of media, maybe even yeah, new form of long form media even.
Yeah.
I don't think it's competing with the film, but
Oh no, of course not.
it is definitely something that is worth discussing. So I'll hand over the mic.
Yeah, no, basically I'm not viewing live streaming from like an economic standpoint. I'm viewing it from like just the sheer like absurdity of it because it's from a personal standpoint because basically you're the beauty and we can get into why I feel like this is beautiful. The beauty of sort of more like refined content and refined may be the wrong word, but of something that isn't live, essentially, something that's produced, edited, and put out into the world, and it's not broadcast as it's happening, you know? I feel like the beauty of that is that you can withhold um certain aspects of yourself and you can refine it more to convey a better message because it's edited and stuff. And then with live streaming, if you're live streaming like 10 hours a day, bro, like you're just basically that's you. That's you that's being broadcasted and you can't really hide much. Like you're just kind of that's just you. And just the anxiety of it that induces of just like you're
Really?
uh
I feel like
yeah, yeah.
I feel like I actually want to like jump in and almost push back a little bit on
Really.
the like it's really you thing because I more generally believe that like that like human action, human interaction, like a lot of like what we do in everyday life is like
Is live.
is a performance towards some idea of what we think we're supposed to be doing, you know?
Uh-huh.
Even I think even when you're by yourself, even when you're just with your friends and family, you're thinking, I should be acting like a man. I should be acting like a brother. I should be acting like a father. And
Like the role. Yeah.
yeah, like the socially defined role. Even if you have your own like take on that, like you're still performing towards something. In my opinion. And then so I feel like when and I just I feel like the sort of like surveillance social media state and sort of climate that we're in has kind of uh like really enhanced or expedited I don't know like really increased maybe the level of performance that people put on because now they feel like that they're really always being watched and they're really always being perceived so they really need to meet some standard and I think when you're live streaming and you have a camera on you 24/7 or like 23/6 whatever the fuck like I think you are performing when you're on these live streamers are still performing. I don't think they're being their genuine selves, you know.
Yeah.
In or
That's
at
true.
least or I don't know, maybe genuine self might be like the wrong way to put it, but like I don't think they're being I don't think that they're not acting. I don't think they're being themselves or acting naturally. Naturally, whatever
Mm.
naturally means, you know. I don't know. That's my opinion.
No, that definitely I see what you mean by that because 100% you need to play up to the cameras and stuff and it's just like the why I wanted to talk about it was how like I feel like I could never put in that amount of like energy towards playing up to a camera for 7, 8,
Mhm.
10 hours, however long a live stream is. Like, I feel like it's got to be exhausting and it's grueling. And this is I'm gonna practice a segue here. Free space, right? Or safe space to practice a segue. Kai Cenat.
Okay.
Kai Cenat. We've seen Kai Cenat with the 24/7 streams, like the Mafia-thon, I think was the last time we saw him on camera or like on Twitch doing what he is known for, streaming. And after the LeBron thing or whatever, when he cut his head or hair, um, he basically went off grid for months. And now he's back and he's been doing like these low key sort of things, like showing what he's sort of been up to and how he wants to break into what he feels like right now is his true passion, fashion with Vivette. And
All right, I'm gonna interject again and be an incel and be like, this was all brought on by his girl cheating on him. Well, I don't even know that.
that's what everyone's saying. That's what everyone's saying, bro.
That's not even confirmed. That's not even confirmed. I'm fucking with you. But like,
No, no, no. That's the general consensus.
but like
That's the general consensus.
part of the joke about this whole Kai Cenat turnaround has been like, dude, like when you lose your first baddie, like when you and it's like I tr I'm always caught in two minds of like, okay, this stuff is like kind of funny and interesting to read about sometimes, and this shit is like stupid as fuck. It doesn't affect me and I shouldn't care about it. But I saw the other day that his ex-girlfriend said that they parted ways like mostly on like mutual
Amicably.
yeah, amicably. Like and it wasn't like anyone did anyone wrong. But I think it does go to show like when you've invested a lot of time into someone and then all of a sudden they're not part of your life anymore. It does open you up to an opportunity for a lot of self-reflection. So I do come off a little like fucking I know like judgmental towards it, but like I do understand where he's coming from. I just feel like because of who he is, it's like I ain't really trying to hear that from you, brother. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And that's totally fair, actually. But basically, I'm sort of like on the pro Kai Cenat side with what he's doing. I'm like, you know what? Like, do your thing, man. Like, that's your expression. Like, doesn't matter whether you feel it's authentic or not. This is in the place that he's in right now, and he really wants to give something a go that and that one thing that I'm 100% going to respect is someone who is striving to be well versed in multiple
hmm
avenues or interests, like a polymath or something like that, or someone that's able to. I've always had a ton of respect for like um, the Donald Glovers of the world, the Da Vinci's, people like that that are able to branch out. And I think confining
Comparing
yourself to
Donald
one
Glover
lane.
to Da Vinci is crazy, by the way, bro.
Now, those were the two that I could think of in my head at that current moment. I know that's not a fair comparison, of course, but like polymaths in their own
You
right.
know, you have the Donald Glovers, you have the Da Vincis. I don't
That's what I could think of right now. I was
I
thinking
don't
related to
I don't think
black male
Childish
artists.
Gambino is
And,
on that level. But I
oh,
okay.
he's not. He's not. But you can agree he's a polymath. Music, TV, film, right? Like he's doing multiple things. But Da Vinci is doing like crazy shit, obviously. And he's the greatest polymath of all time, arguably. But like those were the two that could pop into my head just this second. So lay off me a little bit. But like, and then Kai Cenat, like he's going into really wants to pursue fashion. He wants to do it, and he's grown a passion for clothes probably through stylists, and like we can that I think that's on record that he's had like professional stylists and styling, and whoever they are, they're incredibly talented because
Yeah.
he's really put out some great fits
Because it's
in
like,
recent years.
yeah,
So
like what do you
yeah,
expect him to do? Like learn about all this shit and then not give a fuck about it? You know, like yeah,
exactly,
I hear
exactly.
you. Yeah.
And then I mean, being brought up and growing up in the Bronx, like not the best education systems, him wanting to uh better or refine his vocabulary. I think that's a noble pursuit, and I think everyone should try to do that.
I will say though, and this is one of those points that I need to look into a little bit more. I didn't know we were gonna be going into Kai Cenat, but I have heard that he's like said before that like he doesn't like feel like he's like black, like he's Haitian or like just like weird kind of like weirder things like that where like or like when he's asked about like something political, he like says he doesn't give a fuck and it doesn't affect him.
Mm,
And like but like you know like all those guys fucking him, Phantom, the old one, I don't know,
Duke.
Duke, yeah.
All,
It's like really like I get it, but it's like, dude, just say it with your chest sometimes, bro. Like, okay, I don't want to fucking pay taxes, so I voted for Trump.
yeah.
And it's like, okay, like say that to your fucking like poor fucking black African American fan base who is now getting like fucked over by those very policies that you voted
Mm,
for. So it's like I feel like in that sense, like I respect their autonomy as creatives, and I can understand that they have the right to do whatever the hell they want. They can vote how they want. But I don't like that they will do that and then like pretend that they're like these like real like on the street like relatable dudes. You know what I mean?
mhm.
When they're just not.
But that is what happens though when you become successful, right? There's like an alienation with, when you're on the come up, obviously, like you're still there with your roots and everything like that, where how you were brought up, where you grew up, and then as soon as you're like in a entirely different, like incomprehensible tax bracket, then it's very isolating. And it's
Hmm.
that if I can interject and argue for the creator, I guess.
Hmm.
But I mean, I 100% agree with the um how people will be inauthentic with their voting choices or their worldviews because they're purely selfish in nature, and um they are basically, if they were to be honest like that, if they were to say, yeah, I'm voting Trump, like fuck you, I'm rich, then it's like spitting in the face of the people that helped you um raise. Yeah, so I don't know, man, but
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I'm
yeah,
not,
we're really bringing in philosophical debates towards the latter half of this podcast, really
of course.
philosophical, political, um cerebral
All right.
talking points, because at the end of the day, I mean you uh make fun of me for the Donald Glover like Da Vinci thing, but like you can equate things that aren't necessarily the same in quality but share similar aspects, And
No,
I don't know.
I feel like you qualified the argument enough for me to understand, bro. You don't
Yeah.
I heard your point. Um, I saw a clip on Instagram. You know, when we get a little bit more high tech, like we'll be able to throw some more shit up on the screen,
Oh yeah, throw some shit
so
up.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
interact with us. But for
Yeah.
now, bear with me. I'm gonna use my words. You're gonna have to use this thing,
Imagination.
the imagination. You know, I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
Oh my God, I just burped crazy in the mic. Holy shit. My fault.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, good. I hope I hope no one heard that. 'Cause if they do, we gonna be in
Be in
some
some trouble.
trouble. Anyway, anyway, the clip you saw.
This guy, I feel like I should know his name, but he was saying that like the advancement of tech is like making it easier and easier to just have like an absolutely awesome fucking time
Oh yes, yes, yes.
while
Going
you're
to this,
just
going
like
to this.
completely alone, man. And
Yeah.
like that just like made something like click for me. Like with the streaming, like I was like it just made me think like, okay, like if you said to me like last Friday night, you like got home from work, smoked a bowl, hit the pen, ordered Uber Eats, hopped on the game, cranked hog, fucking, I don't know, watched Kai Cenat, and then like passed the fuck out. Like if you said that to me like in real life, I'd be like, like chill Friday night, bro. Like okay,
Yeah. That's like
like
standard, you know?
I've done that type of shit before.
Yeah.
But like I feel like ten years ago, like that would be like kind of weird for like a 20 something year old to say that he spent his Friday night doing. 20 years ago? 20 years ago, like you would have been like fucking weird for saying something like that. Like you would
Hmm.
have been like actively like looked down upon. And I don't know, I just think like I
Like you didn't do anything, like you didn't go out, like nothing,
yeah,
like
it
go
it
out to eat. You didn't go like you didn't interact with anybody. Like,
exactly.
come
And
on.
that's why I feel like I am critical of like so many young people today. Like their primary form of entertainment is like getting home from school and like watching some streamer and
Yeah.
like living vicariously through some like rich asshole
Yeah.
because they think that that's what they want. They think that's what they should be doing, but since they can't do it, this is the next best thing.
Hmm.
And it's like I don't know, man. Like it just makes me think like am I just unk? Like am I a hater who doesn't understand? Or like is this a legitimate point that I think a lot of people our age and older than us should be worried about for the kids who are in fucking like high school and college right now because
Elementary school even.
yeah,
Like
even yeah, no, honestly probably not even college, like high school and like middle and
middle,
elementary
yeah.
where it's like like you guys can't fucking like relate to each other because like you've never fucking like gone out at recess and I well I okay I don't want to like make some like random projection but it's like you get these ideas of what you should be doing and what you should be acting like from like these like grown men on Twitch. It's like bro like you should be like at recess like fucking like inventing new versions of the game tag bro like
Yeah.
and I'm not saying like that has like completely disappeared and kids aren't doing that because I mean I really honestly don't fucking know. But I just feel like from the amount of time that I spend on the internet, just the amount of cynicism, the amount of hate, the amount of just like ineptitude, like lack of media literacy, lack of just like pure literacy. Like you watch a fucking video that's like so clearly satire, open the comments, everybody thinks it was like a serious video.
Hmm.
Like you open the comments of a video, see a comment that like describes the video like misses the point completely, but it has 20,000 likes. Like 20,000 people agreed with this. 20,000 people agreed with this idiotic, unbased, no argument take. Like, oh my God, what is wrong with people, you know? And
Yeah.
it scares the shit out of me sometimes when I realize like just how stupid some people are, you know? And I
Hmm.
know like that sounds like oh like Kai's up in his ivy tower like yelling down at the layman, but it's like I'm not like mad at you for not knowing something. I'm mad at you for like not even caring that you don't know something. I'm mad at you for like not wanting to know more than you do know. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's like nobody even has like the want to fucking learn anymore, you know?
Yeah.
They're just like I'm stupid as shit and that's okay. And it's not. It's
Hmm.
frustrating.
Well, I will interject and say,
Okay.
um, the really like, but this has been the case for centuries, but like, people will feel like they're smarter than they are. It's
Hmm.
like what's the because it's just insane, like how you can just go on TikTok, and I will say this wholeheartedly. I think TikTok is like the number one culprit of just BS. Like just people like actually like saying things with no valid evidence. They're just basically just putting things out in the world, and the comment sections in TikToks are just like insane, bro. Like you just like you see some of the things people are coming out saying, and you're just like, oh, dude, it's just insane. But where was I going with this? Yeah, but people, the really scary thing is that they don't know that they don't know. You know what I mean? Like cerebral shit again. But anyway, like that's pretty much and TikTok, Reels, all these short form platforms are further accelerating this just all common trope that we've seen for hundreds of years, but it's just magnified and expedited
Hmm.
exponentially into forward growth. That's my Q3 projection.
All
Uh,
right.
it,
Okay.
we can maybe circle back on this later, or but you know what I'm saying though. It's all in the sheer volume of it and the sheer amount with scrolling, the sheer amount of
Hmm.
just insane. Like if you just stopped to um like watch one, you could get like it's you're watching hundreds and hundreds of shit.
Hmm.
Like we should do an experiment of like a average, or someone should do an experiment of how many videos you'd see in like a doom scroll scenario,
Oh
you know?
yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd be I'm sure we could probably find someone doing that. I'd be
Yeah.
super surprised if that hasn't been done already. But yeah, we could also just run our own version of it. Dude, like I went to bed at like 4 a.m. last night. I was on
I
fuck.
was in bed. Yeah,
Dude,
same for me.
and it's like, dude, I'll be like, man, fuck, bro. The reels are so bad for me, bro. Reels are so bad for me. And then I'll fucking like go on YouTube Shorts, bro.
Yeah, dude, I find some unique wisdom
It's
on
like,
YouTube
oh my
Shorts, bro.
God.
I find that there are some smart Donnies like in the rough. There are diamonds in the rough there.
Dude, but
Someone
it's
this
like
this
your algorithms across the apps are kind of different though. Like my Instagram Reels algorithms, like even on like I have like my personal account and then I have like the spam account that's like actually more of my personal account. Um and like both of my feeds on Reels are different across the accounts. I get a lot more soccer and sports themed stuff on like my public facing page.
Yeah.
And I get a lot more like of like the authentically like weird and funny shit on my personal page. Like it's because it's just like I spend more time on there. So it's like much more like tapped into my like what I've been interested in, what I've been more consistently liking. Like I'll actually get like the funny reels at 1,000, 2,000 likes when I'm on that account. And
Mhm.
then like I switch over to YouTube Shorts and it's completely different. Like I get like a lot more like legal analysis, like cop perpetrator
POVs.
interaction. Yeah, like
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
a lot of body cam footage. Um yeah, just a lot more like prac I don't know, like practical things, like a lot more like real world scenarios, I guess. I don't know. A lot
Car
less,
accidents,
yeah,
like
like a lot less like comedic meme stuff, you know?
mhm.
So it's interesting to observe the differences there. I don't know, like do you think this is gonna be like boring for people or what? I don't know.
I'm not sure. No, 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 no. You can't have that
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
viewpoint. You kind of just got to roll with it. But yeah, no, you gotta interject with some just buffoonery, some bullshit, I think.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like last 5 minutes, like we could just like run through. So like I was like I was like I feel like favorite words would be like a good thing or like a funny thing. Because I was like writing in the notes earlier. Oh, where was it? Oh yeah, when about like FaZe Banks like not being a great guy. And then it just like made me like think like dude like great guy is like such like a funny term to me. The way like I use it like
He's not a great guy.
well, he's like yeah like no he's a great guy like no he's a great guy
Yeah.
like
Is you think that's a Midwest thing, or is that like more like a frat thing?
I don't know. I don't know where I got it
Because
from.
the way that you said it, it's like when you're at a frat party and then some girls trying to get like the down low on like some guy. Oh no, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. Like you should definitely go for him, bro. He's a great guy.
And then like like and then you could just pull you can negate it easily like no he's like not a great guy like I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know about that dude he's not a great guy
Yeah, there's a lot of what's the word? Flexibility.
exactly
There's a lot of
love that
um versatility in that.
what's some lingo you've been rocking with lately?
Um, what I've been saying, uh, dude, I'm really happy that our friends have started using the word Donnie. I just think that's so funny. Like,
Who's using Donnie?
I've seen people say it
Okay.
like like a
I mean,
Don,
yeah.
like Donnie instead of like a person or just like a dude or a guy. You're like this Donnie over here. That's not a very good answer, but
No, I like that. I feel like
it's I'm ba
we've been on Donnie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically that's just like something I heard like people would say in like London back in the day, and I was just sort of like, yeah, I like that. And yeah, I just like it when you can it's like those clips or videos or memes where it's like when you start using a word and then all your friends start using it too, and you can like sort of feel like you coined that. You're like, that's nice. That's nice. But yeah, great guy's a better answer. You came prepared. I was kind of put. I feel like I've been put on the spot for a lot of these, but
Okay, like you knew we were doing this, like
yeah, yeah, true, true. No, I just realized that I should probably prep some talking points next time.
no, definitely.
I've been on in the hot seat, hot bed, ladies. Again, my Instagram.
Let's see.
No, it's a very cold bed. I've been very,
No, no,
very cold.
not much action out there in Elizabeth City. Yeah, see that
Oh my God, bro.
KAI period B underscore B type shit.
Why are you in light mode, bro? That's me.
Dude, I don't know. Mine is based on time of day.
Oh,
It goes dark mode at night.
supposedly if you make your phone like the brightness, like if you make your phone screen like red at night, it's supposed to like calm you down and it's not as harsh as blue light.
On the Apple products where like they'll like put like a yellow tinge on your screen. I like that. And I used to even have I forget what it was called. It was like Lumineer. Like back when I was like a PC guy,
Hmm.
I had a program on my computer that like registered like what time it was and like changed it would like dim or brighten the yellowness or blueness of your screen based on the time of day. And that was really useful. Um yeah, I kind of miss being into my like little computer nerd phase. That was cute.
I found out what a micro center was today.
Really?
Yeah, I had no clue what a micro center was. I was like, what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah, no,
And
that
then apparently that's like the people were saying that's like male Sephora. Be quiet and listen and learn when you're in micro center because this is like Sephora for us.
I feel like that's like you can say that for like a lot of things. I feel like that's like a certain type of guy is Sephora though for sure.
Exactly, exactly.
I'd
'Cause
say
I
like
didn't know what a micro center. I was never like a big tech guy, a big like PC sort of person, big into technology. I was never that kind of guy.
I feel like you could say like a similar thing about like Bass Pro Shop. Like
Yeah, yeah,
pull pull
exactly.
pull up to Bass Pro Shop, it's like chill bay. Like I'm locked in right now.
Yeah, no, we like to get on like we like to criticize about Sephora or whatever, like men in general. Ugh. You know.
Gross, bro.
Yo, by the way, ladies, put in your Cash App, Venmo down below. I'll
I
pay
can't
you.
believe you committed to that. You're like, yeah, like
And this is how it's gonna end, bro.
we're gonna include that in here.
Don't no no don't include that.
But
Anyway, we're running out of time here. They're telling us to get up on out. So